There's a pressure to do it all, be it all. Some of that pressure comes from society, but a lot of that pressure may also come from yourself in the form of comparison culture. The state of the world makes it difficult to be what society would deem successful, and even when you are, you may harbor guilt for not balancing it all perfectly all the time. I know validation and comparison culture are what created my negative relationship with my body. Even though it's been almost a decade since I was in the thick of it, I can remember the shame, the guilt, the frustration, the fear, the brain fog, the lethargy, the worry, the anxiety. I never, ever want another human being to have to feel like that, like they can't trust their own intuition and their own body, like they're not enough for this world and the people in it, that they have to hold themselves to an impossible standard and spend their entire one precious life trying to live up to that standard. It's not fair. It's not right. And it stops here. I am only one woman, but I am telling my truth in as raw and vulnerable a way as I can in order to give others the strength to take that first step toward recovery and, maybe one day, tell their truth to inspire others too. Life is not a zero-sum game. We can all survive, thrive, and lift up those who are still being pushed down and silenced. Am I the supreme expert on eating disorders and intuitive eating? No. Was I sicker than everyone else who has, had, or will have the disorders I did? No. But it was enough to damage my quality of life and open my eyes to the sheer number of people who think, feel, and act the way I did. My lived experience is just as valid as anyone else's, and you should never question if you are sick enough to seek help or important enough to tell your truth. Life happens, and things are out of your control. There may be a time when your resolve weakens, and you'll think about going back to your old, disordered ways because they are what you know. It's a familiar devil. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people who speak of food freedom, intuitive eating, and body neutrality will help you remember that this is the right path for you. I am fully recovered, but my business forces me to stay immersed in the dialogue and the strategies of this work. I am constantly on Instagram reading what my peers and followers are saying. I'm always listening to podcasts while in the car or doing chores around the house. Building freedom with food and fitness keeps me accountable for myself and keeps me conducting myself in a way that I would want my audience to conduct themselves in order to find peace and happiness with their bodies. So, if any part of my story resonates with you, this book is for you. If you've ever looked in the mirror and were disappointed with who you saw looking back at you, this book is for you. If you've ever been fearful or anxious around food, this book is for you. If you've ever felt the pressure to live up to a certain aesthetic in order to be loved, happy, or sexy, this book is for you.